In the heart of the English Peak District lies the quaint village of Bamford, a small little mill town by the River Derwent. However, it contains a road so steep that it has humbled cyclists, broken vehicles and earned the title of the steepest road on earth.
I've been defeated.
Skål, my fellow Vikings. Well, today we're here to combat a beast. Not a mountain, not a hill, but the steepest road on earth. And that's right here in the Peak District. Bamford Clough, a shocking 35% gradient. Let's crack on. So, yeah, the steepest paved road on earth. It used to be used, they reckon, as an old pack horse route originally, and then used by lead miners and quarrymen to move goods over the hills, and also farmers for moving livestock, etc. It is steep, 35%, and it's looking steep coming up here. Clough means steep-sided valley, and the locals say that if your brakes ever failed on Bamford Clough, you'd end up in Hope, the next village along. Some say Baldwin Street in New Zealand at 34% is the steepest gradient, but that's quite a tourist attraction. This is a proper road in the wilds of the Peak District, and it's 35%. I'll quickly explain how road gradients are calculated. It's a simple formula normally given as a percentage. So percentage gradient equals vertical rise divided by horizontal distance times 100. So for example, a 10% gradient is 10 metres up for every 100 metres forward, or 25% is 25 metres up for every 100 forward. Bamford Clough is actually 35%, that's 35 metres up for every 100 metres forward. Facts about this place. So obviously been used for quite some time going back in history. So with the rise of road transport, it was tarmacked and called Leaside Road in the late 19th, early 20th century, and several times in the 60s and 70s it was shut by the local council due to the risk of accident, and by the late 20th century Derbyshire County Council shut it to motor traffic. But it does remain a recorded public highway with permanent barriers to prevent anyone accessing it, as we saw at the start. Cyclists love this, and I put some clips up earlier. It has broken people. People have tried to go up here on specialist bikes and struggled. Anyway, a few short facts there, but we're already starting to see some stunning views over towards Chatham Moor and the like, and we're going to carry on to the top, and then I'll catch up with you there. In the meantime, let's start sweating. By Odin's breath, mate, that is steep. I am breathing hard. Anyway, not far to go to the top now. I think the whole thing in its own right is about 600 metres long, but believe me, this is one of the steepest paved piece of path I've ever been on. Jesus. Got a wonderful views in the background here. You've got Wynn Hill and the Hope Valley. Absolutely stunning. Well, there we are, at the top and the summit of Bamford Clough, with Bamford Edge behind me. Bamford Clough, do you think that's the steepest road on earth? I'm a Peak District Viking, and I think so. But do you think this is worse going down than up? Look how bloody steep that is. Imagine this in the wet or the ice, mate, you'd be scuppered. This is about the steepest bit, which I think is the bit that gives it the 35% gradient. This is harder. Really, it's much harder than going up. Believe me, I'm stopping myself from running away down this hill at the minute. So till next time, skull, my friends.